Welcome back to Fourth and Troll Fantasy.
Happy Thanksgiving, trollers. We got a special video for you, a Thanksgiving weekend, studs and duds, Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday. Looking at some studs and duds from these games. 4 studs, 4 duds. Guys that are going to help you win your week, or guys that are going to tank your matchup. You need to get them out of your lineup. Starting out here with the quarterbacks. Before we do, like, subscribe, ring the bell, join the Discord. All the formalities here. And let's jump straight into it. My stud quarterback, he's back and he's ready to ball. It's Joe Burrow, okay? No T. Higgins. Doesn't matter for me. I'm firing him up if I have him. I honestly wasn't expecting to see Joe Burrow back at this point. They are still trying to hold on for a fight for the playoffs. I think Joe Burrow is going to go out there and ball. I think he's going to ball out of it. He's been waiting to come back. I don't think the injury is going to restrict him. I think he is going to be an absolute machine. Him, Jamar Chase, Mike Gesicki, Andre Yoshivas. Love Joe Burrow this week on Thanksgiving Day against the Ravens. My dud quarterback, Black Friday, going to bring some bad quarterback play for Caleb Williams. This Philly defense is hungry after getting embarrassed second half, 24 unanswered points against the Cowboys on Sunday. Chicago's been just barely getting it done, and I think this one's going to be a stinker on the road for Caleb Williams, so I am pivoting away from Caleb if he is somebody that I was trusting for my fantasy lineup. On to the running backs here. Listen, it hasn't felt great, but Derrick Henry has been awesome, and he is my stud running back for Thanksgiving going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. It's such a fantastic matchup. Monster performance incoming. Like I said, it hasn't felt great, but if I told you that Derrick Henry has been a top 15 running back 5 times since week 6, I don't think you would believe me based on how it's felt, but that is the case. He's been very good. He'll continue to be very good. He'll find the end zone. He'll get the volume. This is a great matchup for him. I'm excited about Derrick Henry on Thanksgiving. I'm not excited about Josh Jacobs. He's my dud running back going up against the Detroit Lions. Coming off of a knee injury. I know it wasn't serious. I know he could have played on Sunday. I'm a little bit worried there. And Emmanuel Wilson is a legitimate threat to Josh Jacobs' touches. Emmanuel Wilson has come on strong for this offense and been a key player they can rely on, and he's been playing well. This is a guy that I think is going to actually take volume away from Josh Jacobs. It may not be a lot, but even in this game against a tough Detroit run defense, I'm not actually very excited about Josh Jacobs this week. You're probably still playing him, but I'm tempering my expectations and hoping he scores a touchdown for me. So listen, my stud wide receiver, it's scary. It's Jameson Williams, okay? Coming off of a goose egg. Terrible. Let so many people down after he had been doing so well. He'll be very necessary to this offense in this game against the Green Bay Packers. No Sam Laporta. Dan Campbell is going to make sure that Jameson Williams is involved, has an outing, because he is a great playmaker for his team. And if you get him involved, you get him the targets, he will make plays with his speed, with his run after catch ability. Jameson Williams, I'm calling my shot, stud wide receiver on Thanksgiving against the Packers. Dud wide receiver lines up with my dud quarterback. It's Rome Odunze, okay? This has been really disappointing for Rome. It's starting to feel like kind of how the Bills offense feels, where it's kind of just too many mouths to feed in the offense. Along with that, Philly defense is very, very good. I'd play a safer floor play than I would trying to get a ceiling play out of Rome on Black Friday. On to the tight ends here. My stud tight end, Mark Andrews. Okay? Death, taxes, and tight ends against the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are the worst defense versus the tight end position in the history of the NFL. And that is not a joke. They're giving up the most points to the tight end position ever. You're an automatic stud tight end if you're playing the Cincinnati Bengals. Mark Andrews, get him in your lineup. He's going to be incredible. My dud tight end, Jake Ferguson. Okay, it's been disappointing since CeeDee Lamb returned. Been okay. You know, you were hovering around the 10-point mark, but he was an absolute stud for you. Before that, has not been the same since then. It doesn't feel like he's the safety net for Dak Prescott anymore. So I'm pivoting away from Ferguson if I have the chance. That is going to do it. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I hope you have a great week 13. We are getting close to the fantasy playoffs. Let's get some wins. Thankful for all of you guys, and I will see you next time.